What is cracking, guys? William here, BeyondGymWalls.com. I'm in my backyard once again shooting another video for you. Sorry about the poor quality. It's with my cell phone. Kind of doing it old school right now. But I want to show you a trick that I've been using lately before I go for a run in my Vibrams. I'm not sure if you saw the video before. Might be a link below, but I made a review on the Reebok Transitions, the brand new shoes that I got. Again, I'm a big die-hard Vibram wearer, and I got some shoes, and I've been wearing them a lot more lately because I just love them. They're very comfortable. I use them when I'm training clients. But I work out and I run still in my Vibrams, so there's a difference now. Now that I'm wearing my shoes for a larger part of the day, and then I go to put my my Vibrams on and go run a trail or run the street, it's different. My feet aren't used to wearing the Vibrams 24/7 anymore, okay? Or they're not used to, basically not used to wearing my Vibrams so much. So now my feet have to almost readapt every time I put them in. It doesn't take as long as it does when you first get them, but wearing those shoes kind of gets your feet in one solid area as far as within that shoe, so they're kind of stuck in one position all day. You get into shoes like the Nike Freeze, and it's more like running barefoot, but basically the average shoe doesn't do what the average Vibram does. So what I'm going to show you here is a trick that I use with my lacrosse ball. I've been doing this a little bit more lately before a run, just to kind of get my feet warmed up. Very basic, something you can do to kind of get those bones and get the tendons and the muscles and the ligaments that make up your foot, the arch of your foot, all the fascia that runs underneath and on the side and around and all that stuff, to kind of get yourself ready for that trail run, ready to wear those Vibrams, be weight bearing in them, and kind of take on any kind of root or stick or rock, whatever you may land on randomly on that trail or during that run. You're not going to have any overstretch issues where you're injured, you're out because you have some kind of stress fracture or something that kind of happened instantly through overstretching your foot or your toes over that object when you were running. So I'm going to show you a little trick. I'm not going to try to get this camera too bouncing around, but basically I take my lacrosse ball, very simple, very common thing you can do at your house. Tennis balls might be a little bit more squishier, but I got a lacrosse ball here. Basically, I kind of try to relax my foot, and I push down, and I go all up on my arch, all to the sides, onto the toes, across the balls of my feet. So basically, if I could show you what I'm doing, pardon the dirty sock, but basically I'm taking this ball and I'm taking it all across from here all the way down and around and across the balls of my feet up in here, and basically what that's doing is just getting everything warmed up. It's getting everything stretched out in a way that you really can't do. That takes, there's my puppy dog right there, that takes a little bit of time to do when you're running in shoes. I guess you really don't have to worry about so much how your foot flexes and how it bends and molds to the earth when you're wearing shoes, but when you wear Vibrams, it is very important. You have to understand that that it can be dangerous. If your feet are used to being in shoes all day and you go for a run at night, Nolan Trail or whatever trail you have around your house, and you're rocking the Vibrams, all it takes is one root standing up, and you lay your foot over that root and you stretch out all those tendons and ligaments. Next thing you know, you're out. You can't run anymore. It's just as bad as getting shin splints when your foot's jacked up, okay? So watch yourself. Make sure you are warming up before you go out in your Vibrams if you don't wear them all day. If you do wear them all the time and all day, then you're probably good. You don't necessarily have to because your feet are already primed for them throughout the day. But if you don't do it all the time and you go to run into them at night or something like that, get yourself a tennis ball, get yourself a lacrosse ball, get your foot warmed up, put your shoes on, then go for a light run, and then hit it hard, okay? So William, BeyondGymWalls.com, get your lacrosse ball, warm your feet up before you tear something. See you guys at the